Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Tiffany and today's video is my panning games update number 2. And so we do have a few things I did finish up and an item I'm actually gonna go ahead and declutter. But before all that, let's go ahead and say this is a Pantastic ladies collab, and I of course will have the Facebook group linked down below, and I will have the creator Amber McClinty linked down below, and the master list of everybody who is participating in this project. So please go ahead and check out the Facebook group, check out the creator, and of course check out everybody else who is doing this project. So since this is the second update, I did finish up a few things in my first update, which was the NARS Laguna foil sample. Sorry if I'm looking down, I am looking at my phone. Then I also finished up a Sephora Colorful Eyeshadow 4 pan, just like a foil sample thing. And then I did finish up my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Press Powder in Golden Tan. So I already completed 4, and I actually am adding 3 more to that list. So let's go ahead and actually show you the things I did finish up. The first one being, and I'm so happy this is out of my collection, is this Physicians Formula. Now, there is still a bit more product in it, but I digged it up as much as I could before the update. I'm definitely just calling this finished. I'm not a diggy out kind of person. I'm not like everything till the last drop unless I really love the product. But this one was okay. I pretty much used it as a cut crease type of base thing. I didn't really use it as a concealer because it's just far too thick and very light for my skin tone. So it didn't work well for me that way, so I just used it pretty much just to cut out and top it with glitters and shimmers and stuff. So it worked well for that, but I am very happy to get a concealer out of my collection. The next 2 products aren't like completely used up as well, but they kind of just dried out, and that tends to happen because they are foil samples. The first one being this Tarte High Performance Naturals Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. And you'll see I used the majority of them. I think this one and these 2 are just, it has like a little bit left. I don't know if you'll see that, but it has a little bit left, but it just kind of dries out because it is, you know, a foil package. And I wasn't in love with this product. It was okay. It was clay, yeah, like kind of very thick, and that's not what I'm really into. So I wasn't really like happy to use it, so I was like, okay, fine, it's done. I used up like pretty much, I would say 4 out of the 5 foil samples. It is pretty full coverage, and that's not the coverage I really love. So this I am calling done. The next product is the Tarte Double Duty Tarte Shape Tape. You'll see I actually only had finished up, like fully finished up 2 of the 4, but because these both dried out and I wasn't, and now, like I said before, I'm not a full coverage person, and so this is a pretty full coverage concealer. I really don't have any dark under eye circles to have to cover up, like really any discoloration. It's more about brightening the under eye more than anything, and this was just a little too much for my under eye. I did use the light and the light medium. I was trying to use the medium shade, but the tan was a bit too much. The tan I kind of used more as a spot corrector mixed in with the other lighter shades, and so they just kind of tended to dry out before I really got to use them. But like I said, I'm not in love with it, so I was okay just calling this done. So let's go ahead and actually move on to the product I am decluttering, because it's just, I used it and I was just not happy with using it. So what I wanted to do was to finish up, because this is a year-long project. So I used it quite a few times. I tried different methods of it and whatever, but I just wasn't happy with it. And this is the Fiona Styles, and this is in the Electra quad. And you'll see here what it looks like, and as you can tell, it really did try to use it, but just the color payoff, the color combinations, they weren't really good. This really deep mulberry shade, it just doesn't come off that way. It comes off more murky brown, dark, and I just did not like that. This one was okay, but like actually wasn't really okay. It was quite patchy. so I didn't like that deepen up my outer corner. And then these shimmers are fine, but they're nothing like ecstatic. It's just like a nice shimmer shade, and that's pretty much all you get from it. So these are like, I mean, I really did try to use it while there are different techniques. It just wasn't something I loved. So I don't think I would just bother using it for the whole year. I'd rather someone else get more use out of it than I am, that are more into just like not doing a whole lot to their eyes. They might enjoy this way more than I did. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter, and because I am decluttering this and it's so early in the project, and replace it with the other eyeshadow palette I had when I first did the, you know, roulette style of picking your makeup. And this is the Sleek Makeup, called When the Sun Goes Down, and they're super tiny. They're like itty bitty, but I think I can definitely get through this. Like they're smaller than dimes size, honestly. And I've used it a few times and I like it so far. It's like, it's not something that's wow, I want to go out and buy more Sleek palettes, and that's why I bought this little one, just to try out the Sleek palette formula. But it's nice enough to keep using it, unlike the Fiona style ones, which I just did not like at all. I'm always the person, if you really dislike it, there's no point in using it. Pass it on, someone else might like it, because, you know, like everybody likes different things. So you might as well just pass it on and give it to somebody else, instead of you like looking at that product and hating it. It's nice enough to roll this into this project and try to use this whole palette up, and that would be my goal as well, to try to use up the whole palette. So let's go ahead and actually jump into the other products that I have progress on. I'm still working on it, and you can definitely see progress on this. This would be the deluxe size sample of the Becca highlighter in Opal, and the pan has expanded, so I have been using it consistently. I'm just trudging along and seeing how much longer this is going to take. Another product that I have quite a bit of use on, and it's this Murad Invisiblur Perfecting Shield with SPF 30. I was there in my second, and then now I'm here in my third. And if you don't know, this is a vacuum pump and it goes up when you use it. So I've been using this quite frequently just to use it up and focus on it, which is why I won't have much use in the other primer that's in this collection. But it's because I'm trying to focus on one to use up. Like I said, with the other primer, I have this primer, which is the NYX Angel Veil. And like I said, I haven't really used this, maybe a few times, like, you know, 3-4 times. So there's not a lot of difference. So I didn't remark it or anything, because I know it's not like a huge amount of difference. So I thought there's no point in marking it. It's just going to be a thicker black line. And like I said, I am focusing on one primer before I move on to the next. This one, there's no progress on it. Something I do have quite a bit of use on, and actually I think the line that I drew is a little bit deceiving. I think I have more use out of it, but because of the packaging of this product, it's kind of hard to draw that line. And this is the Sephora Colorful Ink Gel in Fiona. So I think this is where I started. Don't remember. I'll post the picture of it. And this is where I am now, but I think I'm a lot lower than that. But it's very hard to, like, you know, get that bend in it because of how the product is shaped. But I know I have to bend that down and then squeeze in the middle to get product out of. So hopefully this product won't take me much longer to finish up. And it is a cream blush. It's what I actually have on my cheeks now, like underneath what's on top. Hopefully I'll get it out before the end of 2018. So this product I actually have been really focusing on and trying to use it up, and this is the Rimmel lip liner in Rose Quartz. I'm not the biggest fan of this pencil since I've been using it constantly. It's a bit dry. I kind of have to drag it across my lips, and it breaks quite easily. And also the cap is broken, so it goes like all the way up and squishes down, so that's like a bit of a pain. So I have been focusing on this and really haven't been focusing on the other. Kind of like the primer, I kind of focus on one thing before I move on to the next. I'll use the other thing like a few times, but really focus on one thing to finish up. And I normally don't just line my lips, I line it and fill in. So I have been getting quite a bit of use on it. I can't remember about what it looked like before, but maybe 3 more months and this will be done, or maybe even faster if I consistently use it as a base for my lip products. So hopefully in 3 months this will be done. So like with the primer, I'm gonna just show you what the other product I was using that I really have no use on, and this is the Jordana lip liner in pink chick. And like I said, I don't have much use on it. It's pretty much where it was. I've maybe used it like 3-4 times, sharpened it once. That's pretty much it. I'm not the biggest fan of this like really bright pink lip, but it's fine as like maybe like a base. But I really don't have much use on it because like I said, I've been using the other lip liner. Now this product I have actually quite a lot of use on, and this is the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in Stud. This is one of their mini size kit lipsticks. And as you can see, now you can actually see windows in it, and I've actually taken out the stopper to it because I really do like it. I don't know if I'm gonna actually dig it out with like a spatula or something, but I actually do enjoy this formula. I love their Ultra Satins, and I think I already said this in a previous video, but like, why can't ColourPop like stamp all their packaging like this? Because this does not rub off. Their other packagings, it rubs off so easily, but this one, it doesn't rub off. Please, ColourPop, I know you're probably not watching this, but stamp all your products like this. This is great PR, like to actually see what this lip product is, see what the name is and all that. Like, please stamp all your things like that. Hopefully within 2018 I'll finish this up. So this product, pretty much no use on. I've used it like a handful of times, and this is the e.l.f. lip crayon in Wine. You'll see there, and this is what the color looks like, and I'll actually just roll it up for you the whole way. And that is the product. I maybe used this like a handful of times, and it's a nice rich shade, but it's just like something I'm not pulling for since it was like the summer months and I was going for more brighter looks, and I was using another Project Pan lip product. So hopefully within the fall and winter months where I do more berry looks, even though this is a pretty darn berry and probably would have been okay with this, I chose more of a brighter lip. There's virtually not that much use on it, not that much progress. So this product I actually finally got to use because I finished up another black eyeliner pencil crayon type thing, so I actually started using this, and I've probably used it maybe 2 times since that other product finished up. And this is the Physicians Formula Sexy Booster, just like a pencil product, and you'll see there just a black eyeliner, nothing crazy. It's actually worse than the product I finished up because it's very, very hard to get off any pigmentation. And it's not very black, it's more like a gray black, so it's not even that pigmented, and it's very hard to get onto the lid. And I use it kind of how I use the other one as a base for my eyeliner, or I've used this actually as like an all over base for dark shimmery looks. So that's just how I'm gonna use it. Hopefully I can finish it up fairly quickly, but honestly, I've used it like a few times and it hasn't really worn down, and that's like within 2 uses and kind of all over the lid. So we will see how long this is going to take me. So this product you will see a difference in is because I had to repress it because it started crumbling and cracking. So I just decided to repress it, and then this is going to be the Physicians Formula Sexy Booster Bronzer. And you'll see there, this is what it looks like, and that's how it's repressed. I pretty much did a really bad job of repressing it, and that's why you see all those big chunks. But it was crumbling and cracking, so I was just like, I don't want to use it that way. I'd rather repress it, and I just did a really quick job. This is what it's looking like now, and it's even more crumbly and powdery than before. And for some reason, I feel like it looks like a lot more than what I had before. I don't know what it is. It's just the repressing process or anything like that. But yeah, this is where it's at now. I have been using this Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation in Buff Beige. And while you can't really see too much, you'll see a slight difference in the back where the sponge is and how I use it. And I've used this quite a bit, So it is definitely getting there. Hopefully you guys can see that, the like little windows that it has, like the sponge windows. I'll be happy to get this out of my collection, even though I like it. I just have way too many foundations, and even though this only has like 0.52 ounces, where normally most products have one full ounces, it's still taking me quite a while to use this up. But maybe that's because I'm using different foundations as well. And with that, the other foundation I have in this panning games is this e.l.f. foundation, which honestly I don't really love. This is where it started. This is the first update, and this is what it is now. And it's just like kind of there because it's kind of hard to really see where it is in the packaging because not all the product floats down. But I did also add in a darker color, so it was a bit too light for me, so I poured in my mixer shade into it a little bit to give me a better color payoff instead of mixing them both on my hand. I just decided, hey, let's just pour it in there. It's okay for say a few hours, but then after that it tends to break down quite easily. I have used this quite a bit as well, but it doesn't look that way because like I said, I did pour in foundation to it. But hopefully I really don't see myself finish this product too soon, but I will focus on it because it is in my project pans and I tend to focus on project pan items. So this is just where I'm at now. Now this next product is my Maybelline Great Lash clear transparent lash, but it's, as you can tell, it's not clear or transparent anymore, and that is because with like using it as a top coat or a bottom coat, or after you put mascara in, it tends to pick up the mascara color, which is black. So instead of using it as a mascara coating, I use it as my brow coating, and it's been working really well for that. Hopefully you can see all the windows in it. I am getting quite a bit of use out of it as a brow setter kind of thing, so I do like it for that. Hopefully by the end of this year it will be done. Hey guys, sorry this is on a different day because apparently I forgot 2 items. I just wanted to come here and talk about the 2 items that I did forget. And actually I included something that wasn't even in that project, was in a different project, so I might cut that out and put in the bloopers. But anyways, so I did finish up the Grande Lips lip plumper, so this is completely gone. And it wasn't probably any surprise to anybody that saw the update, the first update, because, you know, it was pretty much almost done anyways. But this is completely gone. The second product I did forget was this e.l.f. eye primer. I don't remember if I mentioned taking the stopper out in the first update, but I did take the stopper out, and it's actually starting to get like really hard to get product out. Like it's not coming on the wand or the doe foot too much. So I mean, hopefully I can get this done by the 3rd update and say I got an eye primer out. And the very last product I do have in this project, I pretty much have not touched at all since I put it in here, and that's because this is the 3 of our favorite shades from, I think, the Urban Decay collection. So I just haven't used this at all. Fail Babe, Punch Drunk, and Scandal. It's just haven't been on my radar to use, and I'm not the biggest fan of like using a lip brush or my finger to apply my lip products. So I'm just kind of holding off. Also, if I want to use this, I want to finish this and then, you know, like finish it off like in very random like succession. I'm just not using it. It's not like a priority to me because I do have other lip products I'm trying to use up. So this will probably be untouched for a while. So that is it for this project. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Again, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I thank you guys for giving me a bit of your time and just, you know, chilling with me, talking about makeup to use up, and hopefully it motivates you guys to keep using it. If I am not already following you here, please let me know down below in the comments that you're also doing this project pan, and I would love to check out your channel and subscribe. And if you aren't subscribed, please do think about subscribing and being part of this channel. Also, if you'd like to check out my Instagram, where I just post more often than not at Tatted Tiffany. Hope you guys did enjoy this video wherever and whenever you guys are watching this. And I'll see you guys real soon in my next video. Bye.
I won't say family because I always feel like that's weird to say family. And this is what it was in the second, or the first in the previous video. And this would be a deluxe size sample of the Becca, when I had the roulette pick your challenge thing. When I first put it into, you know, as a product to pick. And I'm actually gonna roll in. I'm actually gonna replace it with the other eyeshadow palette I had in, because I said like I said, I'm not very in love with. And they, my nails are just ratchet. Which were, what were they? I'm good. Sure. Okay. I will also have the creator Amanda. You used to say her name.
Power. My heart is beating to the rhythm of a love song. I've never felt this before. My mind is reeling, boy, addicted to the love drug. I keep on